Good morning. Took a bit of work to get here this morning. It did indeed. Technology, it is wonderful, and I will still persevere because that's what we do. I'm Rosboundy, psychic medium, here to bring you the daily Lenormand card spread reading. And it's a beautiful morning outside, full on sunshine and beautiful blue skies, and a prediction of getting into the hot temperatures. Here I think it's about 30 something, and I know where I was going to be going. It was going to be 39 to 40 degrees Celsius. This is for those who are in the northern hemisphere and in the cold weather at the moment. Welcome aboard. Lovely to have each and every one of you here, even those who are watching replay. I like seeing that this information is being shared wherever it's needed. So I'm going to go across to the cards. Tap into your intuition, your psychic senses, your connection with spirit as we move across. So here we go for the cards this morning. Oops, just slightly too far at the right. There we go. I had actually lined it up, but here we go. We've got I haven't got my iPad in here. Use my letter opener. We've got the Gilded Breviary Lenormand deck for those who don't know it. And I'm using the expanded edition. It is a deck created by Ciro Marchetti. I love his artwork. You'll see it a lot through me. And here is an owl deck that we have, that I have, a gift, and it's beautiful. So every day is a new life to a wise person. And this will certainly probably suit what's coming ahead for those in the northern hemisphere who get the snow and very cold weather. There we go, beautifully focused. Isn't it gorgeous? So it is. Every day is like a new day, like a new life. And here are the 5 cards that we have as the spread this morning. And I've got, I've got Michelle, who is here as the first one in the, I've got a wrong side. I'm on the other program this morning on the Be Live. And it's morning, it's warm here, nice to be here. Oh, you've got warm there? We were going to have really warm. So, yeah, looking forward to it. It's a bit better than the really cold, but I don't like anything over 30 degrees because I start to melt. There we go. So, thank you for being here. Now, there might be, just trying to think where this is going to, into the Twitter, the X and the Soulpreneurs app. It may be, just maybe, that it is going to those 2 places. You won't see the comments being put on the screen because I'm using eCam for there, and they won't come in from those 2 avenues. So here we go from Corinna. A morning. Good morning. Let's get on with it. We've got the young lady in the home space. We have the ring as the work space. We've got the heart in the unexpected, fish as arrow, and the cross as the outcome, and that central energy, that sort of pivot. And there you go, definitely got the aircon on today. It's a bit warm where you are too. Yeah. When I was going to go up to Fisherman's Bay, South Australia, so that's north of Adelaide, quite a bit north, not all the way to the middle of the Australian countryside, right out in the sticks on the border. But anyway, it was predicted to be 39 today. But this is what I saw in the app yesterday afternoon as far as weather forecast. 39 today, 38 tomorrow, 37 the Wednesday, 38 Thursday, and I thought, I'm not going. I know there's air conditioning and all that, but it's just way too hot for me. I didn't really want to be in that sort of environment where it's so hot. Here, it was predicted to be 28, 29, 30, 27. I like that more comfortably. Anyway, good morning, Sandra. Lovely to see you here as well. So what a wonderful weekend. Oh, you went to Christine's Angel Book launch. I did see that was on. I bet it was wonderful. She's got some lovely books, hasn't she? So great stuff. Thank you. And Corinna, you would have stayed home too. Yeah, I did make that decision. Hence, but I'd already turned the computer off last night. It meant all of the rig had to be reset, so that's why it was late. Anyway, we're here for the cards. Let's get into it. I will zoom in as much as I can with this set of cards. The young lady in the home space is, now we've had her through the last week or two, occasionally in this spot. So it is that bringing in the young feminine energy. So it's a bit of self-nurturing reflection. We're looking at, I think it's almost to a point where the message I'm getting is, yes, accessing that is our and I'm thinking of it, and more mature, looking back at what is the past history, not so much of ourselves and not even so much of ancestors and those who've crossed over. It's more looking to that guidance that is from the more mature woman, feminine energy. It just feels like, that the youth is looking for guidance. That's what I'm feeling from this. So if that's how you're feeling, a little unsure around what you're choosing today, and you're wanting to, as far as that looking after yourself or others, that nurturing role, and this can be even the men who are here and watching, that you can tap into that is the feminine energy, and bring it in as if you're seeking the guidance, definitely with deliberation, with consciousness, and with thoughtfulness from those around you who may be the older. For some reason, I'm feeling that connection, that it's as our more youthful self in our understanding to still search and look for that is the more mature as a guidance, and that can definitely be what is directly coming through from spirit, I'm feeling, even though you may not know for yourself that you've got the ability to tap into those on the other side. You have that sense of understanding when messages are coming in, even if you don't know the source. I'm hoping that you understand this. It's what's coming through for me. So tap into that, trusting it, and let's move on with our day type of thing. It is feeling that really nice, gentle, feminine, nurturing side, and trusting that. Definitely that connection between the younger feminine and the older feminine is what I'm feeling. So we're moving across to the ring that is in that workspace, and promises. What is it that's promised? That's the word I'm getting first, is promise. So what is it that you've promised to do in your workspace, in your job, in your business, in whatever way you're earning your income? Remember, that's what the work energies are. It's how we sustenance, nurture, provide for ourselves. That is our more physical side, yes, but it's also that keeps us going mentally as well too. It's going to, that promise, once pushed through, put that intention through that you will keep your promise, that it is going to come round to being completed as such, that gem is, it's going to shine because it is completed. That circle of what is promised, actioned, done is going to be shining out the light. It's going to bring forward that is the gem in what you're doing. People will see, you will know, even if others don't, if it's the type of work that you're not really recognized as such. It's not what we're doing this for, is what I'm sensing. So it's just the knowing that there is that completion in that circuit that's come back round to itself and shining out just that energy. And it's the flow of the energy that we're getting here. Okay. So as we're moving through our day-to-day, look at that gorgeous heart card, because it really is magnificent. I love the way he's depicted this with the layerings of the heart and the energies that are within that. So as we carry through our day or move through our day, are we carrying it or are we floating? We've got this watery scene because it is swans on the water here, and that's the emotion. Sometimes what we're experiencing from that heart level is going to be a little emotional. Other times it may not. It could be that is the thoughtful that comes through as the cosmic and the airiness, that sort of, well, we don't see it, do we? Water we see, but the air we don't. We just know it's there. So we're going to have those moments in the day we just know that our heart is in what we're doing, that what our energy is putting out as well is showing and glowing that is from our heart too, in both senses of the feminine in the home space and that is the jewel in the workspace. Okay, it's just so gorgeous, isn't it? And we're moving down and through into the fish. Abundance, absolutely. In anything that we're going to be doing today, it's going to show that teamwork, that is, and that can be our own spiritual teamwork, as well as that's within that going with the flow. We've got that watery scene, remember, from the swans. We're going to have, the surface that's floating on top. I don't know if swans dive in, do they? I suppose they do, they feed. Yeah, anyway, we've got the fish there in abundance. We are going to be moving through our day in abundance and with that intention and energy in abundance. Wherever we are, even if it gets too hot or it's too cold, we're going to have the right amount of energy to do what we need to as our work, as our home, and what we're doing in either of them, because we're going to really just go with the flow. It's going to be there in what's a huge word? Whatever quantity you need, it will be enough. Plus, okay, I'm getting that plus for this. And here we are back to the, misaligned. Here we are back to the central position. I just can't seem to get the mouse right. Back into what is the cross. The cross as that completion of what is the original Lenormand set of cards. It went to 36. With the cross, it to me, it is a completion. It's almost like a coming home to your own beliefs, to what you see as your core in some sense, because it certainly is what's been taken up as a very religious icon, symbol, the cross, but it's also that gives us a bit of focus as that, well, what is that is ethereal, because with belief it's like taking up that taking a step in faith. And what is faith? It's that something that's ethereal that we just know without having to see or touch or feel all the rest. It's just it is. So with the cross, it is that we have that is a part of us that we just understand and believe. So it's asking us to really hone in today on our beliefs and wonder about them. Know that what we don't really need to keep on carrying, because it is, I do always feel that we carry this cross with us, that belief system with us, of course, because of how we were brought up, raised, and understood what our parents taught us, grandparents taught us, and what their parents and grandparents taught them, and all of that. It goes back for eons. Well, it's something that comes through as ancient understandings, is what we're with today, and that's what we're being shown today. Some of those, we do understand it, but think on it. What really is for us our own truth? What do we believe? And that is central to our day, as well as what we're going to touch on again as we lay our heads on our pillows tonight. So a wonderful, interesting set of layout of cards, because it's just got so much abundance of. And mostly, you look at the top of it, the consciousness of the heart being present with the fish, so much love to give, and feel into this as to what we are promising to ourselves and others in our workspace and home, and beliefs. what we understand for ourselves, because we can only do that within our own life experience here, now, in presence. So there we go. Now, thank you so much for being with me as I share that reading. It felt a little bit, jittery, but I think it's because the energy really is working up to something. I have no idea what the astrology predictions are around and where charts are and all that sort of stuff at the moment. I haven't kept up with reading about that, but I know there feels to be shifting energies. So if you need to have deeper readings, something that's more individualized for you, I have put the links for various spots in the comment streams. That goes through automatically through the back end. Also, I'm nearly running out of coffee. I've put the buy me a coffee link there as well. Just a hint, but it's okay if you don't. I'm not fast. And I've got a dog who's wanting to go out the door, so I probably better go. Keep being the best you that you can be, and until tomorrow, hopefully on better timing, that it will be 8 o'clock, and we'll see you then. Namaste.